I got a voice in my head and I'ma let it all out. Keep me up all night, I'm not sleeping. I'm closing my eyes just to keep on.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Bogor One Day Tour. In behalf of Kato Tour and Travel, I would like to say thank you for using our service. First of all, I would like to introduce myself and our crew today. First, my name is Nazaqi. You can call me Zaki as your tour guide today. And now, I would like to introduce our crew. First, on your right side, as Bapak Yudi is a professional driver. And on your left side, as co-driver is Bapak Robi. And now, I would like to tell you about itinerary today. First, we'll go to Kebun Raya Bogor, or also Bogor Botanical Garden. And second is we'll go to the Voyage Bogor. And the third is we'll go to Safari Park in Puncak. And the last, we'll go to Taman Wisata Matahari. First, I would like to tell you about general information of Bogor City. First is Bogor, former capital of the ancient Sunda Kingdom and home of the world's largest botanical garden, is located about 60 kilometers south of Jakarta on the island of Java, known as a center for art, culture, and tourism. The city of 800,000 people boasts some intriguing and historical sites including Bogor Place, museum, theater, and cemeteries, churches, and the other side dating back to the Dutch colonial era. Considered one of Indonesia's most green and attractive cities, Bogor has a number of lakes, hot springs, waterfalls, and protected forests in vicinity of nature loves to enjoy. Bogor has a rich history dating back to the 7th century, which is founding as the capital of the Sunda Kingdom, and then called Pakuan Pajajaran, the city between rivers. It was remained within Zog without a care under Dutch control when it served as a summer retreat for the government general. It later became an administrative center when the British colonial the region in the 19th century. Well, on your right side is Kebun Raya Bogor or Bogor Botanical Garden. It's an exciting conservation area located in the administrative area of Bogor City, West Java Province, Indonesia. The area of Bogor Botanical Garden was 75.4 hectares. Bogor Botanic Garden is more of the plants conservation area that became important. Evidence in the historical development of science in Indonesia, there are more than 24 research institutions on natural science directly and indirectly established. The Bogor Botanic Garden is located in Bogor. In the beginning of establishment of Bogor Botanic Garden was intended as a place of acclimatization of plant species organisms from foreign countries that have high economic value. Now, Bogor Botanic Garden not only conserve the type of economic value, but also confers the species of plant that are rare, economic, scientific value, and have the potential to be developed from the tropics. Collection of plants arranged in the form of block and group by taxonomic and the thematic classification pattern. as a site that witnessed the history of the development of science in Indonesia. BBG has an important cultural background or historical building and landmarks. Physical characters of Bogor Botanical Garden is dominated by space with vegetation covered with some open area in the form of grass field. The building was created through the botanical garden. The shape and style of historic building that exists within the botanical garden area is a colonial architecture style. And road network pattern in Bogor Botanical Garden is linear and organic network, with pavement asphalt from main road and Giko stone of path. Bogor Botanical Garden is an area that has an important role in development of natural science of Indonesia. Bogor Botanical Garden is the oldest botanical garden in Southeast Asia, founded by German botanist Dr. Reinhardt on May 18 in 1817. The botanical garden, located in the center of Bogor City and covering an area is 75.4 hectares, is a conservation center of wet climate tropical lowland plants with a collection of 12.350 specimens included in 213 families, 1.201 genera and 3.172 species. During Japanese era, we experienced status quo from 1945 to 1948. Under Indonesian rule, the management of plant collection and research has gone through several organizations and LIPI was founded. In 1990, plant exploration was recharged and resulted in many new collections and new species discoveries. During this period, local government botanic gardens were initiated to face the new challenge of Indonesia plant conservation. To date, 13 new local botanic gardens have been established. Current research focused on plant conservation, reintroduction and restoration, domestication, economic botany and plants, and climate change. At the beginning of the initiation of Bogor Botanical Garden was aimed as a place for research and acclimatization of plants which have high economic value, and some of plants have been widely developed and generated valuable national income such as oil palm, tea, coffee, rubber, quinoa, and tobacco, and these were initially developed in Bogor Botanical Garden. And then Bogor Botanical Garden was developed into a research institute in biology and horticulture that play an important role at national and international level. Bogor Botanical Garden now is focusing on plant conservation instead of inhibiting development. Conservation should be understood as an effort to support the utilization of resources and sustainability. Bogor Botanical Garden has become a home of all trees that ever become an icon of Indonesia. In Indonesia, forests which are still left now is getting difficult to find big trees, and those are found in Bogor Botanical Garden. Besides as conservation center, Bogor Botanical Garden are known as an area of man-made ecosystem which are located in the center of Bogor City. The garden has 20.350 plant specimens consisting of 213 families and 1.201 genera and 3.172 species. This creates a unique interaction between plants and animals due to structure of food chain which is different from the natural forest. This garden also become a habitat for various animals such as birds, bats, monitor lizards, snakes, insects, or animals or more. And heritage trees are big trees which have a unique value and cannot be replaced. The major criteria for heritage trees are age, rarity, size, including their aesthetic, botanic, ecological, and historical value. Bogor Botanical Garden has 9 trees which is sustainable to be purposed as World Heritage trees. In a few minutes we will arrive in the Voyage Bogor. Well, on your left side is the Voyage Bogor. The Voyage is the one of the new tourism objects that are become viral and trending topic on social media is the Voyage in Bogor. There also those who call this place is the Bogor European Village. The place, which has an area of approximately 1.5 hectares, offers a variety of contemporary tours in the form of selfie spot with European-style building. Being here will make everyone fall because the building was built in great detail. And you will say the Voyage is the right place to meet your vacation needs. Located in the middle of a cool and shady area, comes with a variety of entertainment in the form of authentic European style. In addition, to the presence of 115 photo spots that will make the time, as well as various kinds of culinary menus that are steady and tempting the tongue. In the addition, the Eiffel Tower in France is soaring like the original. For those who like selfies, this is the place. With European clothes that can be rented, you can choose a building to be a landmark of yourself. In a few minutes, we will arrive to Safari Park, Bogor. Well, on your right side is Safari Park Indonesia. Safari Park Indonesia, or simply Taman Safari, are animal themes park in Bogor, West Java, Mount Pangrango, East Java, and Bali Safari and Marine Park Bali being part of the same organization. They are known as Taman Safari 1, 2, and 3. The most popular Taman Safari is Taman Safari 1, or called as Taman Safari Bogor. It is located district Cisarua on Bogor Regency on the old main road between Jakarta and Bandung. West Java, it is roughly 80 kilometers or 50 mil from Soekarno-Hatta International Airport, Jakarta, and 78 kilometers or 48 mil from Bandung. Taman Safari is located on Puncak tourism area in West Java. Taman Safari 1 covers area of 170 hectares or 420 areas, and houses a collection of two, 200, 2,500 animals, including Bengal tigers, Malayan sunbears, uh, giraffes, orangutans, hippos, zebras, and Sumatra elephant. Some such as Bali Mina. The involved in conservation projects. The majority of the species represent in Indonesia. Taman Safari 1 is built on 1918 on 15 hectares of unproductive plantation land. On 1990, the park is named as the National Tourism Object by Susilo Sudirman, the Minister of Tourism, Postal, and Telecommunication at that time. In a few minutes, we will arrive in Taman Wisata Matahari, the last spot in our tour today. Well, on your left side is Taman Wisata Matahari, or TWM. The park is the largest and the most complete family recreation area in the Puncak area Bogor. Established in 207, Taman Wisata Matahari carries the concept of recreation and education park and is equipped with various rides, ranging from water tourism vehicle, game vehicle, adventure vehicle, and educational tourism vehicle. Taman Matahari is not an ordinary recreation place. Taman Wisata Matahari is an integrated recreation area which also functions as an educational tourism object with environmental insight which is very useful to increase children's knowledge, insight, and concern from the surrounding environment. The entry Taman Matahari area is overgrown with shady trees with panoramic views of unspoiled mountain and cool fresh air, in addition to the beautiful natural scenery and cool air. This recreation park is also worth with your visit. Well, that is our tour program today. On behalf of Keto Tour and Travel, I would like to say thank you for using our service.